Everyone, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. I promise you that in today's video, it will be quick. Hey, I want to talk about the active shooter close quarter combat course that is coming up that will be in San Diego, California on September 2nd. And then we have another class that's coming up on October 7th. Both of these days are on Saturdays. The classes are filling up. Now, both classes are restricted to private security. However, both classes have been taught very similar techniques to SWAT teams, to police officers, to law enforcement officers, and to specialized military units. You're getting a good deal. The fee right now is $200, but if you're a subscriber on this channel, it's only $150. And quite honestly, when there's a third class, it's going to be an easy $250 a day, all the way up to $500 a day. You guys are getting a huge bargain. I want to thank Randy Nunez from GVPS, Global Veterans Private Security, for hooking us up with this huge discount. Anyhow, some of you are wondering about how to sign up. Just send me an email to ssundahl, that's SSUNDAHL, that's SSUNDAHL at yahoo.com. I'll leave my email address in the description box below. Just let me know whether you're interested or not. There are some requirements. We do require you to have a firearm permit. If you don't have a firearm permit, just send us an email with some qualifications about yourself, who you are, and I'll pass it through Randy, the CEO, the lead instructor of GVPS, and we'll see if he's interested in taking you on board. If you have a revoked firearm permit or revoked concealed carry permit, or you're on trial right now for a felony or some type of violent offense, or you have a history of committing violent offenses, we cannot take you. We absolutely can't. Make sure that you disclose that to us. I just don't want you guys to be disappointed, because if you fly from New York to California, San Diego, and then we find out that this is in your records, you're not going to get a refund. We're going to ask you to leave, and that's it. We're not going to ask you. We're going to tell you to leave for lying to us. So please don't take the chance. Just explain what type of criminal conviction. If this is an ongoing trial, let us know. Let us know exactly what you have going on. Once again, it's $150. Some of you are wondering, what exactly does this course entail? So I've been doing like 3 or 4 sneak peeks of the video. Randy has came out to where I work. I work as a police officer, assigned to a training unit, recently assigned to our SWAT division. And he trained 2 different SWAT teams and a whole police department. And I did some videos for you guys just to see kind of like how he teaches. And towards the end of the video, there's also a video that will show you how he was able to teach an outside SWAT team how to clear stairwells. That wasn't even part of the curriculum. They just asked, hey, Randy, can you show us how to safely clear a stairwell? So everyone who I work with got all pissed off because these guys stole Randy from us for like an hour, but then we were all paying attention and it all made sense. So watch the video and just think, hey, you know what? Is this a good instructor? Am I learning from him? Obviously, just little bits and pieces of basically an 11-hour day, but you'll get a feeling of Randy's style, and you guys will love him. You'll love the way that he teaches. I mean, this is, I don't want to say once in a lifetime opportunity, but at this price of $150, you're getting a huge bargain. Okay. So what's the curriculum? What is it going to entail? Now, I don't teach the class. Again, I'm helping Randy market it. So basically you'll have about maybe an hour or 2 hours of classroom, and then it'll be practical applications. You're going to learn how to clear a building during an active shooter situation. It'll be 1-man CQB, 2-man CQB, and then he's going to show you 3-man and then 4-man. In order to understand 1-man CQB, Randy believes that you have to understand 4-man CQBs. And that's just for those of you who are wondering, hey, you know what? I work alone as a private security officer. Why should I train in 4-man or 4-officer CQB? Okay. And Randy is going to teach you that. So he's going to show you how to dynamically, how to deliberately search buildings, You're not going to be John Wick part 5 or 6, whatever part they're on right now. Don't think that you're going to be John Wick, but you're going to have a greater understanding of how to perform these dynamic and these deliberate entries during active shooter situations. Now, obviously, this is not a SWAT course. Okay, this does not teach you how to be a member of the SWAT team where you could just put a SWAT team pin on your uniform. This course is designed for private security during active shooter situations when seconds counts. And don't be disappointed because it says private security. This class is taught to law enforcement, it's taught to military. I'm just calling it private security because it helps with the Google and the YouTube algorithm. Again, I'm marketing for Randy, okay? You're gonna expect a 6 to 8 hour day. Some of you might be wondering about scenarios. Randy does not want you guys to get to scenarios unless you're able to understand how to safely clear a building. He said to me previously, there's no sense of even doing a scenario towards the end if you can't get the basic framework and the basic footwork. I'm telling you, training with Randy that whole entire day, I was watching him and he would not allow the officers to enter the classroom to learn further techniques unless they effectively and safely cleared those angles right upon entering the classroom. And you could see him keep grabbing the barrel of the rifles every time he came in, and he'd tell him to go back and do it all over again. So there will be no scenarios unless you guys are able to click as a group, click as a team, and you'll be able to learn. He doesn't want to spend hours critiquing you on scenarios. And quite honestly, I'm going to push for scenarios the last hour. Obviously, Randy doesn't have to listen to me. And one of the reasons why I push for scenarios is for marketing purposes. Same thing with police departments, guys. Administrators want the scenarios towards the end because it looks great. It looks great on camera. It looks good with the media. It looks good with the chief or the sheriff. Like, oh, hey, these guys are doing something. That's honestly one of the purposes of the scenarios. I mean, we obviously want everybody to use the skills and abilities under stress, okay? And we want them to stress out during role playing. But again, that's one of the major reasons. And I'm being honest with you. That's why all these law enforcement agencies, they invite the media. They want you guys to see the scenarios. So we do want to get to scenarios, but you guys are gonna learn how to safely clear the buildings. Some of you might be asking me, some of you have asked about cameras. You can bring cameras if you want, okay? We have no problem with that, with you video recording yourself and other people. We do ask if somebody does not want to be recorded, then you record the side of them or the back of them and respect that request. We can't enforce that request, but again, it's all about respect. You cannot, as the way it goes right now, you cannot bring somebody to record you going through the scenarios, going through the practical applications. The reason for that is there's a 15 student limit. If everybody brings somebody, it'll bring it to 30. We absolutely cannot have 30 people. We can't even have 20 or 25 people. Anybody that's extra, as much as we love to have them there at class, they can't be there. You cannot there's no waiting area for them to be during the class. You're gonna have to drop them off if you bring somebody at the mall, the hotel room if you're out of town. We're talking about usually a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, but they cannot be on the premises, okay? So I hate to say that, guys, but if we allow that, then everybody else would be bringing somebody and there'd be less focus on your practical applications and more focus on our safety concerns. Because again, we just want to be able to manage the students and not everybody else, okay? So I'm about to show you a quick 2-minute clip of how Randy taught a SWAT team during an active shooter close quarter combat course, he showed them how to clear the stairwell. Anyhow, make sure you guys sign up. We had like 21 people say that they want to show up, but we've only had 12 people pay. It might be 13 right now. The limit is 15. It's gonna go quick, guys. The last couple of maybe the last week or so, people are gonna start rendering payment and the class is gonna fill up. And once we get to the third class, it's not gonna be $150. I'm sorry, but we can't sell Randy short. There's no way it'd be that cheap. Now, if you do find a class that's 150 that has similar expertise that Randy has, then let me know if it's $150. But you know, I'll be pressed to find that. And then with a class that's restricted to 15, if you go to Fieldcraft Survival, and by the way, I put Randy on the same level as the Fieldcraft Survival instructors. I've been to one of their courses, and their max is 25. 25 people, guys. Our max is 15. So that's all I have. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this carrier, just to kind of show it off real quick. Randy, again, he's a former SOF operator. He told me that in special operations, the goal of a special operator is to simplify things, and this is one of the carriers that he simplified. This is called the Noontime. That's his nickname, and he designed this simple carrier. Okay, so you're having an instructor that not only is well qualified to teach active shooter, close quarter combat courses, you have somebody that's out in the field, like right now, actually designing stuff that we wear. Okay, that we wear as law enforcement, that we wear as private security. So look how simple this is. Okay, you see a simple carrier, you're gonna get simple instructions. Okay, go ahead and watch the clip. It's getting hot in here.
Comes up and I do this, he rolls up forward. Right?
Gotcha, sorry.
Now notice how he can provide coverage here until they get in front of him. He's just going to shift fire, boom, join the train. Boom. They provide coverage and put a barrel in the fight until they can put a barrel in the fight. Once they put a barrel in the fight, I collapse and join the train. And now we're all going down together. And once you get down, it's just like any hallway. Left, right, up, down, do your search, and continue. Is that much different than how you guys attack stairs?
No.
Spinning around?
Going down is a lot easier than going up.
Oh yeah, here, kind of. Better, but not the same. And what threat does that pose? To me, not much, but it does to my officers going down. I'm like here. So I would come up, you have all that covered. I'm not worried about the landing. I'm gonna instantly go back. Walk all over the car? Would I do this and walk all over the car with the gun in the fight? Fuck yeah. It's up to the officer. All these threats are now possible. So I'm here. Here's, once you break that opening, you need to cover it up here because that I can see you if you're standing. Is there a situation where, as I'm transitioning, I've cleared 95% as I go up, but I need to, that's my priority. As far as stand priority, landings and top is priority.
And then in multiple, number 2 is hitting landing while you're still watching the stairwell?
Or 1 can do it and 2 can do it. 1 and 2 can do it interchangeably because one's gonna have to roll in the middle to go this way and one's gonna have to go to the edge to grab the railing. So it doesn't matter 1 or 2, man.